as we begin the work of creating a plan for ministry and mission that will carry us into the future, we would be fools to forget all that has made this current moment and, God willing, our future days possible. We must never forget all that God has done to us, for us, through our ancestors. The gift of those who made sacrifices to provide this building, this honored tradition, this history in which we are called to write the latest chapters. We must never forget that quite often, in spite of our best efforts to the contrary, we are still here. An old mainline church in a depressed downtown, yet experiencing new life and embracing new opportunities. Not unlike what the ancient Israelites experienced, we have known what it is to catch a glimpse every now and then of a pillar of cloud or a pillar of fire leading us in the way we should go. Like ancient Israel, we carry this with us, the sacred bones of the past. There are stories and traditions from our past that deserve to be carried into the future. Like Joseph's story that strengthened the ancients, we have stories too that will strengthen our future and our approach to ministry. That is why it is so critically important that we make every attempt to participate in this process. I've heard from several of our older, more tenured members that they did not think they should participate in the planning process because, quote, it was time for younger members to take over. Now, I can understand that sentiment, but I must tell you that it's just dead wrong. Very often, our more seasoned members know the stories, the legends, the great tales that enable us to understand who we are and who we are called to be. If those stories are not told, it would be like leaving Joseph's bones behind. Some younger members have let it be known that they don't feel they have too much to bring to the table because they haven't been around too long. They're a little intimidated to say what they've experienced and what they think, for fear of barbecuing a sacred cow or stumbling over a cherished tradition. Yet if these new stories and narratives are not shared, we will have great diminishment. Statistically, this congregation is in a very interesting place. One half of our congregation have been members for more than 10 years, while one half of our congregation have been members for less than 10 years. Half the congregation knows the stories of the past that inform the future. Half the congregation has new stories that will shape the days that are to come. If both are afraid to speak, to carry the sacred bones, we won't learn anything that needs to be learned if we are to do everything we can to enter the future God has in store for us. Entering an unknown future can be a fearful experience. The people of Israel knew that as they escaped from a long history of hardship at the hands of a powerful oppressor. They went into the wilderness having experienced the awesome power of God at work on their behalf, yet setting out on that journey that will take you to who knows where can be intimidating and threatening. Some of us may be feeling that same way as we begin this long-range planning process. Where will we be going? What will we be doing? What will the future look like? And most intimidating of all, what will change? You know the Presbyterian version of the change the light bulb joke, don't you? How many Presbyterians does it take to change a light bulb? Change! If we carry Joseph's bones, if we stay connected to the best of our past, if we tell the stories and find new ways to bring those stories to life, we will have nothing to fear. The future will be as phenomenal as the past. We all need to carry Joseph's bones and follow where the fire and cloud of God lead, for now and evermore.